Oh my god, dude. This is me after playing back all this stuff. Oh god, talking into a microphone alone in my room to nobody in particular is so awkward. This is why I don't do these types of videos, okay? Just so you know. My god. The amount of stuttering, the amount of slowdowns, the amount of ums is painful to listen to. But it's too late now. I'm subjecting you all to it. Have a good day. Hello, viewers. Hope you're having a good day. I decided to make this video just because I felt like kind of discussing the current state of the project, where I'm at with it. As many people who look into my comment sections know, pretty much every time someone asks me how close the project is to completion, I usually just say 85%. And there's some truth to that number, and then there's also some falsehoods to that number. I never want to state outright like, hey, this is the release date, this is exactly when it's going to be released, there's absolutely nothing that's going to go wrong, because I can't anticipate any delays, whether it's in my real life or just having to work around the way this game has been made with the tools that I'm given and the knowledge that I have, stuff like that. It's the sort of thing that's impossible to anticipate. I've always found release dates for games to be more of a hype train thing, because I mean, plenty of games get delayed, sometimes multiple on multiple occasions. So yeah, I would rather not make empty promises. I would rather just continue my work, and then when it releases, I mean, I'll obviously, you know, do the same thing I did for Vanitas, where it's just one big final entry, and that'll be kind of the send-off of the project on my end. Then it'll be up to everyone who plays the game to, you know, if they like it, to promote it, I guess, or just, you know, play it for everyone else to see. I don't know. You guys can do whatever you want. When I first started this project, I wasn't quite sure how ambitious I wanted to get with it. I mean, I knew I wanted to make, you know, something really great, because it was intended as a gift from the very beginning. I'm basically doing this for the person I love. Yeah, that's about as personal details as you're gonna get with me. So anyways, the quality of this mod, I want it to be superb. I want it to look good, I want it to feel good, and I want it to be fun. That's the main draw of it, is that I want this to be a fun experience. Not as like challenging as Vanitas was if you decide to play it on level 1, but it kind of striking a balance between the difficulty of Kingdom Hearts 2's level 1 critical and the one I had for the Vanitas mod. Because looking back on that mod, there's a lot of things that I look at and I realize that I would have done much differently with the knowledge I have today and the experience that I have actually designing stuff. I know it might seem a bit weird to say that for a mod, because I know a lot of people look at mods and they want to just, mod creators will usually focus on something extremely flashy and, you know, something that looks really cool and there's just effects flying everywhere. And that's not to say that there aren't more effects in my mod than there is in like Kingdom Hearts 2, but my whole thing is that, so there's two things why there's a lot of effects in this mod. The first being is that I feel like there's a lot of cool things that you can do with this game if you completely disregard party members, because party members take up a lot more memory, a lot more RAM in this game than I think people realize. And part of that is primarily due to limits. To put it in layman's terms, basically the game can't realize that you don't actually want limits, so the space dedicated to it stays there if you have a party member, so you just kind of get screwed over in the file size department. But if you remove them, then you can do a lot of the absolutely absurd stuff that I've been doing, like I don't know, unknown form shooting a giant laser with electricity flying everywhere. And then the other thing is that, you know, when this mod started, there wasn't really a way to import anything from like BBS or Kingdom Hearts 1 to the game without using the existing like model bone structure of someone else. So in other words, pretty much everything Aqua has is some kind of Sora animation, and the ones that are customized, they were tediously hex edited by people smarter than me, I guess. So, you know, these people have their own lives, and in some cases they have their own projects that they're focusing on, so I don't demand too much from them when I do need something. But yeah, for the most part, because of that, the visual effects are there to kind of trick your mind into thinking, oh, this is an Aqua animation, this is unique to her. And people who have, you know, played this game for probably over a decade, because I know I'm one of them, will pretty much be able to point out an animation and be like, oh yeah, I know where that's from. But people who just look at this game, or sorry, this mod, and they haven't played this game in a long while, there's quite a few animations with these effects that can fool them into thinking, oh my god, this is incredibly unique. Not to say that the functionality isn't unique, but I'm trying to essentially, you know, I take my work very seriously, and I want this to be viewed as like its own little thing. I don't want it to be like, yeah, this is Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. I want people to be like, this is the Aqua mod. This is Project Aqua. This is sick. And you know, I know you can't exactly do that entirely with a mod, because I mean, you know, there's Crimson Jazzes. Like that's the 2FM enemy. That's the Kingdom Hearts 2 special that they throw everywhere in the second act of the game. But you know, there's certain stuff that, you know, that is in this mod that is specifically for that purpose of being like, this is not Kingdom Hearts 2. What am I looking at? What am I playing? In a good way, mind you, because like I said, I want it to be fun, and you know, I can't exactly be the judge of that on my own, but you know, when I play this, I find it fun, and if I don't find something fun, I change it, if possible. So that's yeah, that's kind of my goals, kind of where everything's at right now. I guess more on that point would be, so I guess I should probably like explain, you know, the 4-week absence, because I know there are people who like seeing videos from this channel. Obviously, you all wouldn't stick around, obviously, but let's see. There's real life stuff, and I don't really get into personal shit. But on top of that is just the fact that when I add new content to this old PlayStation 2 game for the simulator, I have to make a conscious choice of what I want to spoil and what I want to leave for people to experience firsthand. There are some people who intentionally avoid these videos just because they don't want to be spoiled on this. which is understandable. But for the people who do watch, there's obviously, you know, some things you're going to want to see, and there's going to be some things that when you play the game, you'll want to experience firsthand. So there's certain things like that that I have to decide whether or not I want to spoil or not. Like the Invisibles, I made the choice to spoil because I just hadn't shown off anything genuinely new in a while, I felt. And I don't want you all to think that this is just kind of in a state of purgatory, because there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. You know, there's a lot of story bits. There's a lot of new content being added. And I'm currently at this place where I'm trying to decide if I even want to show anything more from the post game. Like I'd probably show off more of the Realm of Darkness at some point, and that'll probably be it. Because I mean, let's be honest here. It's not. I don't think it's that much of a spoiler. No, I think after people saw some of the genuine Birth by Sleep stuff that was being put into this, like when I revealed that oh hey, there's like 4 different unversed in this mod, I think people were probably, you know, expecting like, okay, the Realm of Darkness, I mean, that has to be in here, right? If we can get stuff from Birth by Sleep, I mean, that's the Aqua experience. That part I don't really think is too much of a spoiler, so if anything, I would probably show off more of the Realm of Darkness. And hey, you know what? There's I already stream some of it occasionally. I do occasional streams on this channel. In case people didn't know, that is a thing that I do. I usually unlist them afterwards because I don't know. Feels a bit weird to have a giant stream in the middle of just all these videos, I guess. So yeah, basically when there's a 4-week gap, the project's not dead. I am still very much working on it. It's just that I'm kind of at the point where, okay, this is the stage of like we're just adding in completely new content everywhere. These aren't even replacing anything. This is just new stuff. And because of that, and because of my unwillingness to spoil absolutely everything like Kingdom Hearts 3 did with its trailers, I'm torn between, you know, making content on some of this stuff and just keeping it hidden, and then on top of that, the stuff that I'm doing, like custom bosses, you know, I'm at the point where, okay, this is like the super post game stuff. These have to be challenging, they have to be fair, and they have to be fun. And that sort of thing requires me essentially writing my own like AI for each of these bosses. That is one of my biggest passions when it comes to development, but it also takes a while to make something that's, you know, something that's going to really throw you for a loop, but still be a challenge and fun. So that's where I'm at currently. I will eventually show off more of the Realm of Darkness, because I'm sure that's something people do want to see. They just want to see, you know, how's this transfer to the Kingdom Hearts 2 engine. I think it turned out pretty well. So yeah, okay. I'm running out of things to say, and I don't have a script, all that. So I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you to all who continue to follow this project. Thank you to those who continue to support it. Enjoy your day.